He's a 6'3", 333 pounds. He's an interior defensive lineman. They shade him over the center, head up over the center. Some 2-eye, some 2 technique, head up on the guard. We'll start with him lined up as a 1 technique, shaded the left side of the center there. All right, he's going to end up one-on-one, rushing the quarterback. First thing we see him do is swat the center's hands away. Watch this plant step, this outside plant step. He's going to use the center's momentum, moving that way against him, just throws him aside and beats him to help pressure and flush the quarterback. Watch that again. It's very difficult to move him, even by way of a double team. Attacks the center here. Kind of pivots his weight into the left guard, does not budge, and he's occupying both blocks there. Watch that again. Travis is lined up just inside the left guard. A little bit high here, gets his hands inside. He's going to try to jerk the guard left to right. When he finally runs his legs, locks out his arms, just dominates the guard, walks him back into the lap of the quarterback. Obviously, the ability to collapse the pocket from the interior to occupy more than one blocker on the inside is something the Ravens really haven't had for a long time, particularly if you're able to rush off the edge. This is a very attractive prospect. One-on-one versus the left guard, pass rush, does a nice job here getting both hands inside. Really latches on, very powerful hands, powerful grip, long arms him, locks out, and really rips with one arm. And you can see that power. 6'3", 333, plays with a lot of power and continues to work with his hands to get him free. Again, you see somebody able to beat guards and center inside, rushing the quarterback, really dominate them, really throw them around a little bit. Watch that again. There are times when he plays a bit high, as you see here. Another thing that he does that I think if he could shake it, he'd be a little bit better in terms of this bull rush. He tends to kind of reload his arms, and some of that is this defender on his hip. But watch, he kind of does push-ups with this guy rather than running his legs, locking out his arms straight away. He's got both hands inside here. He kind of picks him up, picks him up, picks him up. Eventually, he is moving him, no question about it. Like to see him lock that up instead of reload 3 times on that same rush. Watch his arms here. Versus Clemson, we see him here, 2 technique. We're seeing him a fair amount matched up against guards. Good pads here on his short yardage situation. Good pad level. Dominates that guard. Looking for the football, locking out his arms. He's a full yard back in the backfield. This H coming across is going to impact this block or his ability to get off the block a little bit, but he's dominant here, no question about it, versus Clemson. Watch it again. I do think it's possible that he is there at 45, at least the way it looks right now. When the Ravens pick in the second round, he would be hard to pass on. Plays the run well. You see him here taking on a double team. Gets after the quarterback on the interior. Very, very difficult to move. You see him throw that guard. Takes on the tackle and the guard here. Tackle gets on his hip. He just throws the guard aside. Gets in the backfield and gets in on that tackle. We see him get to the quarterback quickly here. He appears real long, very, very powerful. He's going to throw the guard inside and then with one arm kind of drop his weight, rip him down, throw him aside, and get a hit on the quarterback. Watch it again. At 2-eye versus Clemson here. High hands, late hands in terms of when he shoots them. Again, very difficult to move. He's being doubled here by the tackle and the guard. just abject power here. He's going to throw the guard aside. You can see discombobulates him a good little bit there. And then, as if he's just taking off a cape here with his outside arm, just fling that tackle aside and get in on the play. Just a violent football player, very powerful.